God's grace abounds. Just over the weekend, we had the funeral of the late Member of Parliament for the Ayawaso West Wuogon constituency, someone who was a regular on the show. And I have to say that may his soul rest in peace. And may the Lord keep his family and friends. Well, Kojo, over the weekend, what did you do?
Oh, boy. Well, I can't tell you all of what I did, but
Well,
I certainly had a relaxing weekend.
Oh, that's
I was
good.
able to put
That's
my feet
good.
up somewhere nice, in nice company, and I certainly feel refreshed.
Great.
For the new week.
I think I need to book a date for one of those weekends ahead.
Absolutely.
To see.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe that's...
Well, definitely. I think that's a bit too
good time for
crowded,
you.
the season. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll do it after Valentine's Day. We'll see how it goes around.
I know
that.
it's crowded, but sometimes when the missus wants, you have to enter the crowd to
You
please
see,
her,
huh?
right?
We'll see how it goes.
I love the way you say Ayawaso. You know, I can see your London accent coming through there. Ayawaso West.
Ayawaso. Ayawaso. What did I say?
Ayawaso.
Ayawaso. Are
Yeah,
you sure?
yeah.
Are you sure I said
Ayawaso West
Ayawaso.
Wuogon.
Ayawaso West Wuogon.
Yeah. Ayawaso West Wuogon.
Ayawaso.
Ehe.
Ayawaso West Wuogon.
But Wagwan, how you doing?
Charlie, a day.
Nice one.
Ade.
Great to see you.
And
We've
we've
got a big
always
show, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got some exciting periods within the show today for our viewers. Wherever you find yourself, please make sure that you get interactive. We have some top-notch discussants this morning, members of parliament through it all, and they'll come and help us do some discussions.
That's right. I know that Frank Anodompre, MP for Nsawam Aduejiri, will be here alongside a regular, Al-Hassan Suhini, MP for Tamale North. It's going to be quite a big one, no doubt, because so much has been happening over the past week or so. There's a lot to talk about,
Yeah.
the kidnappings not being the least of them. So we'll be digging in with our two panelists later.
Oh, definitely. And later on this evening at 8:30, we'll be showing you our latest Hotline documentary. It's titled Bond Special. You've seen the promotions or the promotionals. You know what it's all about. And it's a story about children with cerebral palsy. Usually these children are left to their fate, but some of these children are really talented nonetheless. So how do we get parents and the guardians of these kids who appreciate the children that they have? And what role and supporting systems can the society also come up with to complement the roles of these parents and guardians to make the livelihoods of these children in our society more comfortable than they are currently?
Yes, indeed. And you know, it's important that we invest in the development of our young children with cerebral palsy, because there are some amazing contributors to society who have done so in spite of disabilities like cerebral palsy. So look, we need to put as much time, attention, affection and love into our care for these young ones, because you never know what amazing people they may turn out to be.
Oh, definitely. And so we're going to have Hannah Awaji, who is with the Mother or Special Mothers Project. It's a team dedicated to the service of children with palsy. And so we'll also be hearing from the producer of the documentary, Beryl Richter Hesse, to give us the latest on what we should be expecting when it premieres this evening.
That's right. Now, before we wrap up with showbiz, I'm hoping we'll get the chance to talk about what everybody is talking about has been talking about over the weekend, and is the Church of Pentecost's discouragement of pre-wedding photo shoots. You know, the ones that are quite amorous and have some rather suggestive images. But you know, it's not just that which is the area of conversation, but it's the question about whether, you know, this essence of spiritualism and the church is being overtaken by carnalism, if you like. You know, are we now a bit more ewiasiful than we were before? We'll talk about that once we get the opportunity later on the show.
Well, so we'll bring you the latest news headlines, the latest sports stories. You know by now that Naomi Osaka is now the Australian Open champion, just having successively won the US Open as well. And Novak Djokovic is also winning the third Grand Slam in a row for the year. So hopefully he will be able to hold all the rest of the year's Grand Slams in his cabinet. We'll see how it goes with the sports team's latest information. As we bring you also some result highlights from the European leagues, especially the EPL and the others that are scattered on the continent.